Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut was supposed to be a historic family moment. Beyonce smiling proudly. Jay-Z standing beside his daughter. Fashion cameras exploding everywhere while the internet crowned Blue Ivy the next royal heir of celebrity culture. But within hours, that celebration turned into one of the most disturbing celebrity parenting debates the internet has seen in years. Because now fans are accusing Beyonce of doing something dark behind the glamour. Using Blue Ivy as a brand extension before she's even old enough to drive. And honestly, things got much worse once rumors started spreading that even Beyonce's own father, Matthew Knowles, allegedly thinks she's taking things too far. Yes. Matthew Knowles. The same man accused for years of turning Destiny's Child into a pressure-filled machine. Now social media is asking one brutal question. If even he thinks Blue is being pushed too hard, then what's really happening behind the scenes? Because according to critics online, Blue Ivy's Met Gala appearance wasn't just a celebrity family moment. It looked strategic, calculated, almost corporate. Especially after rumors exploded claiming Beyonce allegedly used her industry power to bypass the Met Gala's strict age restrictions just to get Blue inside the event. And once people started analyzing Blue's body language, nervous fidgeting, rehearsed poses, and refusal to remove her sunglasses in front of cameras, the internet completely lost its mind. Some viewers called it confidence. Others said it looked like a child trying to emotionally survive inside an adult billionaire environment she may not fully understand yet. One viral tweet said, "Blue looked like a luxury brand rollout, not a 14-year-old kid." That line exploded overnight. And trust me, once we break down the Met Gala age rule controversy, the shocking Blue Ivy cloth rumors, why fans believe Beyonce is preparing Blue to inherit the Carter empire publicly, and the alleged private concerns surrounding Matthew Knowles himself, you'll understand why this entire situation has the internet questioning Beyonce in a way we haven't seen in years. For almost 2 decades, Beyonce has controlled her image more carefully than almost any celebrity alive. No chaotic interviews. No endless live streams. No messy oversharing. Every appearance feels intentional. Every photo feels calculated. Every move feels like part of a larger legacy plan. That's exactly why Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut shocked people so badly. Because according to social media, this didn't feel spontaneous at all. It felt engineered. The cameras, the styling, the poses, the dramatic entrance beside Beyonce and Jay-Z. Everything looked bigger than a simple mother-daughter moment. And once fans started noticing how heavily the media focused on Blue specifically, the internet immediately became suspicious. One viral tweet said, "This wasn't a debut. This was a launch." That sentence spread everywhere. Especially because Blue wasn't just attending a celebrity event. She was attending one of the most elite adult-centered events in the entertainment world at only 14 years old. That's where the controversy truly exploded. Because according to the Met Gala's publicly known rules since 2018, attendees are generally supposed to be at least 18 years old. The official reasoning? The event is designed as an adult-oriented luxury fundraiser filled with billionaires, celebrities, media executives, fashion elites, alcohol, and extremely expensive artwork. In other words, not exactly a normal environment for teenagers. That's why fans instantly started asking, how did Blue Ivy get inside? And once rumors surfaced that Beyonce allegedly helped create a special exception through her influence as a co-chair, the backlash became intense fast. One creator dramatically said, "Regular celebrities follow rules. Beyonce rewrites them." That clip exploded overnight. And honestly, that statement emotionally captured why people became so uncomfortable. Because once viewers started believing special rules were created specifically for Blue Ivy, the event stopped feeling fair or organic. Now it looked like celebrity dynasty power in real time. Especially after internet rumors started calling the alleged exception the Blue Ivy clause. That phrase instantly went viral. Because whether true or not, people emotionally believed it. Especially considering Beyoncé's level of influence inside fashion and entertainment culture. And then things became much messier once people started discussing the money involved. Reports circulated online claiming additional guest attendance at the Met Gala can cost massive amounts financially. Combined with Anna Wintour's approval power, fans started framing Blue's appearance as something only entertainment royalty could pull off. One viral post read, "Not even money gets you into the Met Gala. Power does." That line spread everywhere. And once the public started viewing Blue Ivy's appearance through a power and legacy lens, the criticism intensified dramatically, especially involving Blue's styling. Because while many fans praised her elegance and confidence, others felt deeply uncomfortable seeing a 14-year-old presented with such mature celebrity aesthetics. The designer gown, the makeup, the sunglasses, the poised body language. Critics online argued Blue looked less like a teenager and more like a young executive being introduced into elite culture publicly. One creator said, "She looked like a mini billionaire CEO, not a child." That clip exploded instantly. And then came the emotional detail that really changed the conversation. The sunglasses. Because once footage surfaced of stylists, assistants, and even adults around Blue allegedly encouraging her to remove the glasses while she repeatedly kept them on. The internet became emotional immediately. Some viewers interpreted it as attitude. Others saw something completely different. Fear. Nervousness. Emotional shielding. One viral TikTok slowed down footage of Blue adjusting the glasses while cameras flashed aggressively around her. The caption read, "She's still a kid trying to hide." That video emotionally destroyed social media. Especially because many viewers suddenly stopped seeing Blue as celebrity royalty and started seeing a 14-year-old surrounded by cameras, billionaires, and public pressure. That emotional shift changed everything. Because now the conversation became much darker. People started asking whether Blue Ivy was genuinely choosing this spotlight, or being prepared for a larger Carter family legacy machine before she's emotionally ready. And according to critics online, that's where Beyoncé became the center of the controversy. Not Blue. Beyoncé. Because for years, fans praised Beyoncé for protecting her children's privacy better than most celebrities. But now, critics argue something changed. Especially after Blue began appearing on stage during tours, in movie projects, at elite fashion events, during award show moments, inside branding-heavy family appearances. One viral comment read, "She's not raising Blue privately anymore. She's building the next Carter empire publicly." That sentence spread everywhere. And then came the twist nobody expected. Matthew Knowles allegedly entered the conversation privately. And honestly, that's what truly made this controversy explode. Because Matthew isn't just Beyoncé's father. He's one of the most infamous stage fathers in entertainment history. The man who transformed Destiny's Child into a global empire through ruthless discipline and relentless branding. For years, former members described the pressure surrounding his management style. Tour exhaustion, emotional stress, extreme expectations. Even Michelle Williams publicly discussed battling depression during that era. That history matters a lot. Because according to internet rumors, Matthew allegedly believes Beyoncé may now be pushing Blue too hard too early. And once that rumor spread, social media completely lost its mind. Because people instantly saw the irony. The same man once accused of turning children into products, now allegedly accusing Beyoncé of doing the same thing to Blue Ivy. One creator dramatically said, "The stage dad became the worried grandfather." That clip exploded overnight. And suddenly the Met Gala debate became much deeper than fashion. Now people were discussing celebrity children, generational pressure, dynasty branding, fame addiction, emotional exploitation, Hollywood legacy culture. And once those conversations started, the internet began rewatching Blue Ivy's entire public evolution very differently. But then another shocking rumor surfaced late one night claiming Blue's Met Gala debut may have been planned for much longer than people realize. And according to social media right now, that rumor may completely change how fans view Beyonce's intentions moving forward. The moment rumors started spreading that Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut may have been planned years in advance, the internet completely spiraled. Because suddenly people stopped viewing the appearance as a sweet celebrity family milestone. Now viewers believed they were watching the next phase of a carefully constructed Carter dynasty rollout happening in real time. And honestly, that idea made a lot of people uncomfortable. Especially after old Beyonce interviews resurfaced where she repeatedly spoke about legacy, family, and building something that lasts beyond music. One viral creator said, "Beyonce doesn't make random moves. Everything is branding." That clip exploded overnight. And once viewers emotionally attached corporate planning to Blue Ivy's appearance, the backlash intensified dramatically, especially involving Blue's age. Because no matter how glamorous the fashion looked, people could not stop returning to one fact: Blue is only 14. That detail emotionally changed everything. One viral tweet read, "She's still in high school but standing beside billionaires like a fully trained celebrity product." That sentence spread everywhere. And then came the major conflict that truly ignited social media. Critics began accusing Beyonce of adultifying Blue Ivy publicly. That conversation became brutal fast. People pointed to the mature Balenciaga styling, the off-the-shoulder gown, the makeup, the red carpet posing, the luxury image presentation. Some viewers praised Blue's elegance. Others argued she looked emotionally pressured to present herself older than she actually is. One creator dramatically said, "Blue looked less like a child attending an event and more like a future brand being unveiled." That clip detonated online instantly. And honestly, that's when the debate became deeply emotional. Because people started projecting larger fears about celebrity children generally. Children growing up too fast. Parents turning kids into brands. Young girls learning their value through image and performance. And once those anxieties attached themselves to Blue Ivy, the internet became impossible to calm down. But then came the first shocking twist nobody expected. Instead of attacking Blue, many viewers began focusing directly on Beyonce herself. Not as a protective mother, but as a possible momager. That label spread fast online, especially after critics started comparing Beyonce's behavior to Kris Jenner-style legacy management. One viral post read, "This isn't parenting. This is dynasty planning." That line emotionally shook social media. Because suddenly fans started reinterpreting Blue's recent public appearances differently. The Renaissance Tour performances, the movie voice work, the luxury fashion positioning, the carefully controlled media moments. Now people believed those appearances weren't random opportunities, but calculated preparation for Blue's future role inside the Carter empire publicly. And then another disturbing detail resurfaced. People revisited footage from the Met Gala red carpet showing multiple adults allegedly trying to convince Blue to remove her sunglasses. Stylists, publicists, handlers, even Jay-Z appearing to gesture toward the glasses. Yet Blue reportedly kept them on repeatedly. That detail emotionally destroyed the internet. Because some viewers interpreted the glasses as more than fashion. Now they looked symbolic, like emotional armor. One TikTok creator slowed down the footage frame by frame and said, "That's not diva behavior. That's anxiety." The video exploded instantly, especially among audiences discussing child fame pressure and emotional overstimulation online. And honestly, that may have been the exact moment the public stopped seeing Blue Ivy as untouchable celebrity royalty, and started seeing a nervous teenager inside an overwhelming adult environment. That emotional shift changed everything. But then came the twist that truly sent the internet into chaos. Rumors surfaced claiming Matthew Knowles allegedly expressed private concerns about how quickly Blue is being pushed into public-facing legacy culture. Now again, no direct proof surfaced publicly. But because Matthew himself built Destiny's Child through harsh discipline and branding obsession, the irony emotionally fascinated social media. One creator dramatically said, "If Matthew Knowles thinks it's too much, imagine how serious this really is." That clip crossed millions of views overnight. And then old Destiny's Child stories resurfaced again. The training, the pressure, the emotional exhaustion. Former members discussing criticism and burnout. Michelle Williams discussing depression. Latavia Roberson talking about harsh treatment. Once those clips started trending beside Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut, the internet connected everything emotionally. Now people feared history might be repeating itself across generations. One viral comment read, "Matthew built Beyonce into a machine. Now Beyonce is building Blue." That sentence spread across every platform instantly. And honestly, that may have been the darkest moment in the entire controversy. Because suddenly viewers weren't just discussing celebrity parenting anymore. They were discussing inheritance of pressure itself. Legacy as emotional burden. Children raised inside billion-dollar expectations before becoming adults emotionally. And then things became even worse after some critics accused Beyonce of strategically using Blue's appearance as a PR distraction. That theory exploded fast online. According to internet speculation, Blue's debut allegedly shifted attention away from bigger questions surrounding Beyonce's silence, interviews, and public image strategy over the last decade. One creator posted, "Everybody debating Blue while Beyonce stays perfectly protected again." That clip gained millions of views instantly. Because critics argued the controversy itself still benefited Beyonce publicly. Headlines. Attention. Engagement. Emotional conversation. Family legacy visibility. And once people started believing the backlash itself may have been strategically useful, the internet completely lost its mind. But then came another shocking twist late one night. A gossip account claimed people close to the Carter family allegedly worry Blue Ivy may begin resisting public appearances more aggressively as she gets older and more aware of media scrutiny. No proof leaked. No insiders confirmed it. But the rumor instantly terrified fans. Because after watching Blue keep those sunglasses on so tightly during the Met Gala, a lot of viewers already suspected she may not be as emotionally comfortable with this spotlight as people assume publicly. The rumor that Blue Ivy might eventually start resisting public appearances completely changed the tone of the controversy. Because suddenly people weren't just debating celebrity parenting anymore. Now they were asking something much darker. What if Blue never truly wanted this level of exposure in the first place? That question emotionally shook the internet. Especially after more Met Gala footage started circulating online frame by frame. Fans noticed Blue repeatedly adjusting her glasses, avoiding direct eye contact at times, staying physically close to Beyonce, looking tense during certain camera flashes. Now maybe it meant absolutely nothing. But social media emotionally interpreted it differently. One viral TikTok slowed down footage of Blue touching her glasses while photographers screamed her name aggressively. The caption read, "She looks overstimulated, not glamorous." That video exploded overnight. And honestly, that's when many viewers stopped seeing the Met Gala as a magical debut entirely. Now it looked overwhelming. Adult. Intense. Especially for a 14-year-old. And then came the shocking reveal that pushed this controversy into another level completely. Internet detectives started resurfacing old clips of Beyonce allegedly preparing Blue for public-facing celebrity life for years. Tour rehearsals. Award show moments. Luxury campaigns. Voice acting opportunities. Stage appearances. Even Blue's body language during public events started getting analyzed online like media training. One creator dramatically said, "This child has been groomed for legacy branding since elementary school." That clip detonated across social media instantly. And once the word "groomed" entered the conversation emotionally, everything became much more explosive. Because now people weren't just discussing fame. They were discussing conditioning, programming, celebrity dynasty culture, and the pressure of inheriting billion-dollar expectations before adulthood. One viral comment read, "Blue didn't inherit a childhood. She inherited a corporation." That sentence emotionally crushed the internet, especially after people revisited Beyonce's entire public evolution. Because for years Beyonce controlled everything. Image, interviews, performances, branding, public access. Nothing felt accidental. That's why viewers struggled to believe Blue's Met Gala appearance happened casually. One creator posted, "You don't become Beyonce by improvising." That line spread everywhere. And then things became even more uncomfortable once critics started comparing Blue Ivy to child stars who later admitted fame damaged them emotionally. People brought up Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Willow Smith, Drew Barrymore, Macaulay Culkin. The internet became deeply emotional. Because many viewers believe celebrity culture has a long history of turning children into products before they emotionally understand what fame actually costs. One TikTok creator said, "People clap for celebrity children until those same kids grow up traumatized." That clip crossed millions of views overnight. And then another shocking twist surfaced. Fans began discussing whether Blue's refusal to remove the sunglasses may have actually been a tiny act of resistance. That theory exploded fast. Because viewers started interpreting the glasses differently. Emotional protection, anxiety shield, privacy barrier, silent rebellion. One viral post read, "Those glasses were the only thing she controlled that night." That sentence emotionally destroyed social media. Especially because adults around her reportedly kept trying to get her to remove them publicly. Now viewers started imagining Blue feeling trapped between public expectations, family legacy, cameras, handlers, fashion politics, celebrity pressure. And suddenly the glamour disappeared completely. But then came the reveal that really reignited everything. According to online rumors, Knowles allegedly fears Beyonce is accelerating Blue's exposure too quickly because the modern internet is far more psychologically brutal than the entertainment world Beyonce herself grew up in. Now again, no verified proof surfaced publicly. But emotionally? People believed it immediately. Because social media today is relentless. Cruel comments, viral memes, body shaming, conspiracy theories. Millions of strangers dissecting children publicly in real time. That reality genuinely disturbed viewers. One creator dramatically said, "Beyonce survived old school fame. Blue is growing up inside algorithmic fame." That clip exploded instantly. And honestly, that may have been the deepest point in the entire controversy. Because for the first time, people stopped arguing only about Beyonce's intentions. And started questioning whether a celebrity child can emotionally survive this level of modern exposure healthily. Especially one born into one of the most famous families on earth. But then another disturbing rumor surfaced late one night. A gossip account claimed some people allegedly connected to luxury fashion circles privately worry Blue Ivy is being introduced into elite celebrity environments far too early and could eventually resent the pressure surrounding the Carter legacy publicly. No names confirmed it. No insiders verified it. But the rumor instantly terrified fans. Because by now, a lot of viewers already believed Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut felt less like a normal teenage milestone, and more like the beginning of a very carefully managed celebrity inheritance plan. And according to social media right now, A lot of people think the real story behind Blue Ivy's Met Gala appearance may be much darker than Beyonce ever expected the public to question openly. The second people started calling Blue Ivy's Met Gala appearance a celebrity inheritance plan, the internet exploded into full war mode. Because now everybody had an opinion. Parents, fashion creators, psychologists, celebrity bloggers, Beyonce fans, critics. Even former child stars started getting dragged into the conversation indirectly. And honestly, the reactions became brutal. One side of the internet defended Beyonce aggressively. They argued, Blue looked confident. Celebrity kids attend events all the time. Beyonce is simply a proud mother. Blue has extraordinary opportunities. People are projecting negativity onto a happy family moment. One viral fan post read, "You'll call it exploitation because black excellence makes you uncomfortable." That line spread fast, especially among Beyonce supporters who felt critics were unfairly attacking a successful black family for doing what wealthy celebrity dynasties have done for decades. But the other side? They saw something much darker. According to critics online, Blue's Met Gala debut looked less like a celebration and more like controlled image building. One creator dramatically said, "She wasn't introduced as a child. She was introduced as the next product." That clip exploded overnight. And honestly, that statement emotionally shook social media. Because once people emotionally connected Blue Ivy to brand succession, everything started looking strategic. The styling, the poise, the camera training, the luxury presentation. Even Beyonce constantly describing Blue as ready during interviews suddenly sounded suspicious to critics online. One viral TikTok replayed Beyonce repeatedly saying, "She's ready," beside footage of Blue looking nervous in front of flashing cameras. The caption read, "Ready for what exactly?" That video emotionally destroyed the internet. And then came the media split. Mainstream fashion outlets mostly celebrated Blue Ivy's appearance as a historic family moment. Articles praised her elegance, confidence, style, composure, future icon energy. But independent creators? They went much darker. YouTube channels uploaded videos titled, "Is Beyonce exploiting Blue Ivy? The dark side of celebrity dynasty culture." Blue Ivy didn't look comfortable. Matthew Knowles allegedly sounds the alarm. Those videos exploded in views. Because beneath the celebrity gossip, people were really discussing something emotionally universal. Children growing up under pressure they didn't choose. That emotional layer made the controversy impossible to ignore, especially among parents online. Many mothers admitted the footage genuinely made them uncomfortable. Not because Blue looked bad, but because she looked emotionally older than her age publicly. One viral comment read, "She looked polished, but she didn't look free." That sentence spread everywhere. And then former child star conversations started resurfacing again. People reposted old interviews from celebrities discussing burnout, emotional exhaustion, loss of identity, anxiety, childhood pressure, being treated like brands instead of kids. Suddenly Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut became symbolic of a much larger fear surrounding celebrity children. One creator said, "We keep romanticizing famous kids until they grow up traumatized." That clip crossed millions of views instantly. And honestly, that's when the conversation stopped being only about Beyonce entirely. Now people were questioning Hollywood culture itself, especially dynasty culture. The pressure to continue family empires. The expectation that celebrity children eventually inherit public visibility whether they truly want it or not. And then Matthew Knowles became the emotional center of the debate again. Because people couldn't stop discussing the irony. The same man accused for years of building Destiny's Child through pressure and extreme discipline, now allegedly worried Blue is being exposed too quickly. One viral tweet read, "If Matthew Knowles thinks it's too much, maybe we should listen." That line exploded online instantly. Especially because viewers started revisiting Destiny's Child history again. Exhausting rehearsals. Emotional pressure. Image perfection. Performance obsession. Branding mentality. Once those stories resurfaced beside Blue Ivy footage, the internet emotionally connected everything. One creator dramatically said, "Beyonce survived the machine. Now people fear she's recreating it." That clip detonated across social media. And then another shocking twist surfaced. Some fashion insiders actually defended Beyonce by arguing Blue Ivy is already more media-trained, disciplined, and composed than many adult celebrities. That statement caused immediate backlash, because critics argued that was exactly the problem. One viral comment read, "She shouldn't need elite media training at 14. That sentence emotionally crushed social media. And then the sunglasses debate returned again, because fans kept obsessing over the moment Blue refused to remove them despite multiple adults allegedly encouraging her to do so publicly. That tiny interaction became symbolic online. Some viewers saw confidence. Others saw anxiety. Others saw silent rebellion. One TikTok creator dramatically said, "The glasses became the last piece of privacy she still controlled." That clip exploded overnight. And honestly, that interpretation emotionally changed how many people viewed the entire event. Especially because the more viewers analyzed Blue's body language, the less the moment looked glamorous to them. Now it looked overwhelming. But then came the rumor that really reignited the controversy. Late one evening, a gossip account claimed people close to the Carter family allegedly worry the backlash surrounding Blue's Met Gala debut shocked Beyonce more than expected because she reportedly believed the public would see the moment as empowering rather than exploitative. No proof surfaced. No insider confirmed it. But the rumor spread fast. Because emotionally, it made sense to viewers. Especially considering how divided reactions became online. And according to social media right now, a lot of people believe this controversy may permanently change how Beyonce introduces Blue Ivy publicly moving forward. Just when people thought the Blue Ivy controversy couldn't get any more intense, the internet uncovered something that changed the entire conversation emotionally. Because suddenly, viewers stopped asking, "Is Beyonce exploiting Blue?" and started asking something much darker. What if Blue Ivy never gets the chance to discover who she is outside the Carter empire? That question hit social media like a bomb. Because for the first time, people weren't just discussing a Met Gala appearance anymore. Now they were discussing identity, childhood, inheritance, and what happens when a child is born into a billion-dollar legacy before they even understand what privacy feels like. One viral tweet read, "Blue Ivy was famous before she could form memories." That line spread everywhere. And honestly, that realization emotionally shook a lot of people online. Because unlike most celebrity children who slowly grow into public life, Blue Ivy was born as a cultural event. Her birth announcement broke records. Her name became a brand instantly. Her appearances became headlines before she could even speak publicly for herself. And once people emotionally connected that history to her Met Gala debut, the entire moment started looking less like empowerment and more like destiny being assigned to her publicly. One creator dramatically said, "She didn't choose the crown. She inherited it." That clip exploded overnight. Especially after fans revisited how often Blue has already been inserted into tours, award shows, luxury branding, performances, entertainment headlines, elite celebrity environments. At only 14 years old. And then came the shocking reveal that truly pushed the controversy into another level. A celebrity blogger claimed some people allegedly close to Beyonce privately fear Blue Ivy may eventually resent how quickly she was introduced into adult celebrity culture publicly. No confirmation surfaced. No insiders verified it. But the rumor spread instantly because emotionally, people already believed the pressure surrounding Blue looked enormous. Especially after re-watching the sunglasses moment again. That tiny interaction somehow became the emotional symbol of the entire controversy. One viral TikTok slowed down the footage and said, "Everybody saw a future icon. I saw a little girl trying to hide." That video emotionally destroyed the internet. Because suddenly viewers stopped seeing glamour entirely. Now they saw pressure, expectation, performance, legacy, and maybe even fear. But then things got even darker after some critics started comparing celebrity dynasty culture to royal family systems. Children inheriting public roles before adulthood. Being trained for image management early. Losing normal childhood experiences. Always representing something larger than themselves. One creator posted, "The Carter family isn't just famous anymore. They are American royalty." That clip exploded instantly. And honestly, that may have been the exact moment the Met Gala controversy transformed from celebrity gossip into something much bigger psychologically. Because people began questioning whether celebrity children can ever truly separate themselves from the expectations attached to their family names. Especially when billions of dollars, global branding, and cultural legacy are involved. And then came the final twist nobody expected. Some fans started accusing the public itself of contributing to the pressure surrounding Blue Ivy. That argument spread fast. Because viewers realized something uncomfortable. The same people criticizing Beyonce for pimping out Blue were also reposting her photos, analyzing her body language, debating her appearance, turning her into viral content, discussing her future publicly. One viral comment read, "We say protect celebrity kids while consuming them like entertainment." That sentence emotionally crushed social media. Because suddenly everybody looked complicit. The media, the blogs, the fashion world, the fans, even the critics. And honestly, that may have been the deepest realization in the entire controversy. Because whether Beyonce intentionally pushed Blue too fast or not, the public clearly already views Blue Ivy as more than a normal child. She's viewed as an heir, a future icon, a legacy symbol, a cultural brand, the next Carter dynasty figure. At 14 years old. And then late one night, a gossip account posted a cryptic message claiming people allegedly close to the family worry Blue Ivy may eventually become deeply conflicted between wanting a normal life and carrying the expectations of the Carter legacy publicly. No proof leaked. No names confirmed it. But the rumor instantly terrified fans. Because according to social media right now, a lot of people believe Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut may not have been the beginning of a glamorous new era. It may have been the moment the world officially stopped seeing her as just a kid. Now, after hearing all of this, do you think Beyonce was simply being a proud mother sharing a historic moment with her daughter? Or do you think Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut felt more like the launch of a carefully managed celebrity legacy plan? Because honestly, this conversation has completely divided the internet. Some people believe Blue looked confident, elegant, and perfectly comfortable stepping into elite celebrity culture beside her parents. Others think the entire moment felt way too adult, way too strategic, and way too overwhelming for a 14-year-old child. And the craziest part? The more people replayed the footage, the more divided the reactions became. Some viewers saw confidence, poise, royalty, future star energy. Others saw nervousness, emotional pressure, media training, a child trying to survive an adult environment. Especially after the sunglasses moment went viral. That tiny interaction somehow became the symbol of the entire controversy. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Blue Ivy genuinely wants this spotlight? Do you believe Beyonce is protecting her daughter properly? or preparing her to inherit the Carter empire publicly? And if Matthew Knowles really is allegedly concerned behind the scenes, does that make the situation even more disturbing? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments right now, because this debate is getting more intense every single day. And trust me, some of the theories people are posting online right now are absolutely insane. Also, if you made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe, because we are following this entire Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and Met Gala controversy very closely. The second another insider speaks out, the second more footage surfaces, or the moment Blue Ivy herself eventually starts responding publicly to all this attention, you already know we'll have the full breakdown immediately. Because according to social media right now, a lot of people believe Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut may have changed how the public views celebrity children forever. And if even half the rumors surrounding this situation turn out to be true, then the pressure surrounding the Carter legacy may be much bigger than fans ever imagined.